Minnesota is about to become the last state to require assisted living facilities to be licensed and more closely regulated. It comes after a growing number of stories of abuse of elderly residents, including many suffering from Alzheimer's. Tom Hauser is here with some really upsetting stories that finally led the governor to sign this into law today.
Yeah, some of these stories are just truly heartbreaking. Elderly men and women in assisted living facilities where most get treated well, but in too many cases they face neglect or inadequate care. A new law in Minnesota aims to change that. The videos from some assisted living centers are heartbreaking.
He's attempting to get himself up after falling on the floor.
How heart-wrenching is it to look at this?
So sad and so traumatic as a family.
The stories of neglect got the attention of state lawmakers.
Her newspapers were piled up outside her door, and when I opened her door, I found her dead in her chair.
These three women took part in an elder abuse conference in Brooklyn Center after traumatic experiences involving parents in assisted living.
By day 3 of having a camera in, she was being physically, emotionally abused.
Well, my dad's body was left for 7 days in his room without a wellness check, even though they said if he didn't come for a meal, he would be checked on
how we make these changes.
Governor Walz chose this conference to sign an elder care protection bill into law.
I want to say thank you for making our state just a little bit better today with making this piece of legislation law of the land.
The bill makes Minnesota the last state to require licenses for assisted living facilities, creates uniform standards of care, and allows families to install cameras in assisted living spaces.
I actually put a camera in my mom's room.
Senator Karin Housley has been pushing for this bill for 2 years and recently lost her mom to Alzheimer's.
99.99% of our caregivers are really, really good people, and our facilities are great, but we needed to have a framework in place that if there was a bad person or a bad facility, they needed to be held accountable.
Lawmakers and Governor Walz acknowledge these new protections are long overdue, but the work isn't done yet. Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm will lead an effort to write the specific rules that assisted living centers will have to follow, and by August of 2021, these assisted living centers will be licensed much like nursing homes are today. It's not a perfect system, but it will offer additional protection.
That's coming fast and hopefully offers some relief.